Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the MSI Beat It 2014. This is the Korean qualifiers. I'm still not fully recovered off of that game, but hopefully these guys are. Spawning in the bottom right corner of the map in this final best of 5, it is going to be Gen Air's Red Zerg player, Rogue.
The top left is the blue Terran. It's Gumiho. Oh, man.
Foxtrot Labs has a really funny dynamic to it. We did get the base spawns where you can sneak the Reaper in the back. It's worth noting you can't do that on the other base spawn locations, but we've been seeing a lot of Terran players kind of just struggle with early all-ins on this one, I'd say. This choke is so hard to get that full wall off for.
Yeah. I was I was gonna say, I hope that Gumiho doesn't take that last game as a sign to go mech again.
I kind of hope he does, to be honest.
You hope that he goes mech again on this map?
Yeah, I'd love to see mech work on this map. We don't see enough of this map in general, much less mech on it. So it's only from the, I guess, curiosity standpoint more so than like the effectiveness standpoint, I guess.
Okay. I can understand that. I just hate how this map looks. It's so dreary. It's so pessimistic.
Do you know how hard this map is to make him? I've shown this on stream before, by the way, guys. The reason we don't have a Foxtrot Labs intro at first was because I hated the map so much and I thought it would never get picked. But then the follow-up came where I had to actually make a map intro for this, and there's so many doodads and lighting effects and other garbage on it, you actually can't run anything less, like higher than like 15 FPS on here because everything lags so badly. It's so irritating.
It's odd that they would, Blizzard would allow it in, right? Like, it's so many chances to lower the FPS. I don't know. Wasn't there like another map pool that had the same problem where a couple of maps would just be really low FPS for seemingly no reason?
There was, but I don't remember which ones those were. But I know exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah, I can't remember what they were either. Oh well. They will. I'm really curious to see if Gumiho goes for mech or bio this game. This is the one thing I'm looking forward to. Mech or bio. Was last game a fluke because he went bio and bio was no good? That just proved it.
I felt like his bio was good. It's just the base
thought it
trade
was really
scenario
good.
is so... You don't find yourself in it often, I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I'm so like... I definitely saw his thought process in moving in against the army because it was pretty darn close, but it just... I thought he was going to play more in the hit and run game.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So
Terran doesn't win a base trade. That doesn't... How does that happen?
Well, Rogue actually opens up here with speed, obviously to deal with the Reaper, but it is worth noting this is something that could quickly become a speedling, I guess, dedicated attack. Again, a lot of this comes down to the fact that this entrance to the base is so wide, it's really hard to fully wall this off quickly, at least. One lane does go down, but hardly a speedling all in so far out of Rogue.
You know, we talked about how we just don't see Blue Flame anymore. We thought Gumiho was going to. That was just his opener.
Yeah, this actually brings back to the point the days of Daedalus, where Blue Flame worked out really well over there because you couldn't wall off as a Zerg player. I mean, yeah, okay, you could argue Roaches and Queen Control are probably the best way to deal with Hellions, but most of the time you just see the double Evil Chambers, the Roach Horn, Spine Crawler, full wall off. So while we're talking about how Gumiho might not be able to do that, Rogue wouldn't be either, but I don't think we're going to see Gumiho go fast. I mean, it's too late as well with the starport.
Yeah, starport goes down, so definitely not going to be the case. Oh, but you told the speedling all in and 20 links are on the way. Gumiho in the past has not been the quickest to make a wall off. There's that one game on Overgrowth versus Life where he just took forever to even start it. The last game on Overgrowth he was pretty okay with it, but this is such a big wall off that, you know, you'd have to be in a really big hurry to go ahead and get this wall off. And even if you can't bust to the front, to the main with this, you still get so many supply depots because they don't expect this.
Yeah, and on top of this too, I mean, what's going to come down is clan fillings, but Hellions, right? And if you got enough Zerglings, you're going to beat down Hellions.
Yeah,
but,
so he's going to lose all the
off.
SCVs on the natural. Oh, that was not worth it. That was not worth it. Dang. Okay, well, that's only Gumiho.
I don't know. This might not be good. Keeps the Hellion alive. You put the SCVs here in the front. You lose the reactor, which really sucks because you had 2 Hellions about to pop.
Look at this positioning on the Hellions on the bottom, by the way.
Yeah, so sick. So sick.
Yeah.
The whole position on the SCV is actually fantastic right now. Perhaps the one thing actually keeping him in the game, but he's still not raised the depot. There we go. So that could be a problem. Banshee follow up to this.
He only lost 2 SCVs.
Yeah, so that's actually not too bad. There's still linked to the main,
saving those SCVs was better. It would look to be worse, but it's actually better. for him, and he has a Banshee on the way. And Rogue, you know, he had to give up getting a faster third. He had to get up, you know, potential Evo chambers, you know, a normal game to go and do that attack. And in the end, it surprisingly wasn't worth it.
No, not at all. By the way, big shout. We did get a sub while the action was going on, so we couldn't give attention to it. But shout out to Steinang. Thank you very much for your support. And a small donation coming from Nazfalas. $5 saying, LOL, love that Gumiho Rogue game, Kappa. Yeah. That was,
Which one? The frustrating one or the other frustrating one?
Yeah. We got another donation. Sorry, I missed this one actually. This one's got a bit of a cute little message attached to it from Cabrera TV, $5. Saying, I'm home with a cold. What better way to recover than to cozy up with StarCraft 2 with Rift Row and Zombie Chick? Lots of love from Sweden. Oh, thank you very much.
You know, surprisingly, as mad as I get for Zombie Girl, Zombie Chick isn't that bad.
I know, that actually sounds kind of cool. It's like, it's like your style too, like Zombie Chic.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, man.
Okay, so the Banshee doesn't get a lot done. Cloak not quite finished yet. Had Cloak been finished, could have taken on that Queen. No problemo, but I'm surprised to see no Spore Crawlers at all. Oh, there's one here, the gas.
Pretty well placed one. You have to leave. The mutas are also on the way, so if this, you know, if this was not a case where you had a bunch of Spore Crawlers to defend, the mutas would just shut this down pretty easily, anyways.
Yeah, I want to say this is a nice recovery for both, right? But Rogue's still not on a third base, and I do think that's kind of a big deal.
He's going for mutas, and Gumiho is going for mechs. So these are going to buy him a lot of time in that control, where he could even maybe double expand. If he really wants to invest that much into it, if he's not afraid of Gumiho attacking.
That's a big if, but yeah, definitely agree with the possibility of it being there. The rocks come down a little bit late. Circlings will try to get on top of the Hellions, but the Hellions gonna not really get a lot done either way.
Gumiho's Hellions are the opposite of Lifelings.
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe to say.
Okay, so double armory again. Okay, you're gonna get your wish to see how mech plays out in this map.
Yeah, so the reason I was curious about the dynamic of it is there's this weird, like, the middle part of the map, right? There's, like, these weird ramps and ledges, and I just feel like cool things you could possibly abuse here. But we'll see if it comes into play or not. Mr. just barely not finished, but by distracting on this one. No, he's just gonna tap out. Okay, we're gonna go to game number 5.
Wow. I thought I cursed Rogue because last game he was gonna lose.
He had like Vikings on the way. I don't know why that was the tap out, to be honest. Like the first game, it made sense because he killed a lot with the mutas. But those showed up and the turrets were done in the mineral line. The turrets were done elsewhere. I don't know, man.
Well, I guess the idea is that it's like the ball is rolling and you can't stop it.
True enough.
So it just I blessed Rogue. I was like, Rogue, can you go to game number 5 so I can feel the effects of these Red Bull? And he's doing it.
I wonder if Solar Series. Okay, Solar Series is still going on, by the way. So Solar versus Stats, we have no results